Hello everybody, it's Flesson19 and today I want to bring you the hotfix update for Monday, January 18th. So I'm going to run through all of this just in case people are not on the main beta branch and they are on the main branch. So that way they can see this. So we're going to start out with 1.5.6 single player. Fix the crash that occurred when an unutilized inverse kinetics data was assessed for human characters. Say that 3 times really fast. Fix the crash that occurred after a declaration of war in the Spy Among Us quest. Any crash fixes right now are pretty damn good considering how many people have actually been talking about it. Fix bugged athletics, riding, throwing, pole arm, and one-handed perks, which I didn't really know of that many bugs with them. I hadn't heard about that. Fixed an issue with the siege icons on the settlement nameplates not showing correctly. Okay, that's important. There was way too many of those siege icons on the map that would stay there, so that's a welcome sight. Hopefully that's in 1.5.7, which we're going to get to in a moment. Fixed discrepancy toward body armor weights. That also important because that can seriously affect your movement speed when you're on foot. Fixed an issue that granted clan influence from dead clan members with the Immortal Charm perk. Yeah, that could be important. Fixed misspelt settlement names on the campaign map. I didn't really notice any, and I think it's just because I didn't feel it was that important. Fixed an issue that led to unutilized temporary parties that could hold notable prisoners to exist longer than intended. Unutilized temporary parties. Um, I have no clue what unutilized temporary parties are. Unless they're talking about parties when you get disbanded, I have no clue. Fixed an issue that prevented melee combat effects, knockdown, dismount. So I guess there were 2 different knockdowns because we got knockdown, dismount from working properly. I didn't know of any issues with those, so I'll take their word for it. Disable the ability for riders to rear mount when it is already rearing due to a collision or to taking damage. Okay, alright, I guess that was needed. Fixed an issue with the air menu not opening if the main party hero dies while laying the siege. Alright, that one I can understand. Yeah, that's definitely needed. Oh, added one-click orders to F4. Through F9 keys, players can now give orders on them. So, I have mixed feelings about them. Anything to make things easier, I don't mind. However, we keep changing these keys. I wish they would just make up their mind and leave them the one way. We had them original forever, and then they changed to the radial dial for consoles, option to change back, and now we're changing them again. It takes players to relearn them, so I don't mind when they do this, but relearning them can be an absolute pain. And I don't know if now that means they got rid of Shield Wall from being F2, F2, and it's no longer there, and you have to use F9. I guess that's something we'll have to go see. And then on multiplayer, this is of course still 1.5.6. A bunch of different things related to it, including combat changes, many weapon changes, and of course many troop changes. So there is a lot. All right, now we will get to the 1.5.7 hot fixes. So it looks like the same thing for the 2 crash fixes. Oh no, only the 1 crash fix for the unutilized inverse kinetic data. The knockdown as well was fixed. The body armor weights, the clan influence from the perk, misspelt names, fix some campaign map performance problems. Okay, that will be really good if it's for what I'm thinking about. Now, you don't know if that's a stuttering or some people have had bad frame rates. Not exactly sure. Fixed an issue that blocked borrowed quests from the Train the Troops issue quest from entering hideouts. Yeah, see, I didn't experience that, but I guess I never did do a quest from the hideout, or I didn't do a hideout with that quest, so I'm not sure. Fixed an issue that made barter impossible to complete while offering to marry a noble. I didn't have that problem either. I didn't have any problems with bartering. Fixed an issue with siege icons. Okay, we got to that from 1.5.6. Athletic riding polearm and one-handed perks from 1.5.6. Temporary parties, same thing. Declaration of war from Spy Among Us, same thing. Fixed an issue that caused morale gain in battles after a successful hit with a weapon for non-player characters. Okay, didn't notice that. Just leave the ability for riders to rear. That was in 1.5.6. Fixed bring a gold perk and capture to a maximum of 1,000 a day. Man, you gotta be kidding me. Oh man, you give traders a good perk and then you just absolutely screw them. You cap it at 1,000. Oh man, really? That's so sad. Traders get hit bad. That's the fourth. That is the fourth thing they've hit traders with now. Increase the chance for players to experience defensive sieges by adjusting the total power inside the settlement where the player is located to 70% of its actual value. What they did in the previous patch is they went ahead and they changed the percentage of how much the strength was. So the offensive people thought that it was less, and it still wasn't good enough. So they went ahead and decreased it more. But I think one of the problems is that the parties are still running out of food, and that hasn't been fixed yet by Tailworld. They don't get that when the attacking army is running out of food, they're going to leave anyways. So until they fix that, you're still not going to get that full effect. But hopefully this will cause more sieges. As I have said, I have been playing for over 2,000 hours and I have yet to experience one defensive siege. So hopefully that will come into play. Fixed an issue with beef tariffs being given a as cumulative. I had seen something on the forums about that, and which fiefs, the more you had, the more you were making, and it was literally adding up multiple tariffs. So it was giving you a lot of money if you owned a lot of fiefs. So I know that was an issue. Fixed an issue during loading phase that resulted in crafted items appearing in tournaments and not being removed from towns. Yeah, people have still been talking about that. I know I'm the same way. I craft items, but I don't sell them, and they're still all over the place. It's just crazy. Fixed an issue with stuttering while on the campaign map. Time and fast forward mode. They said they have fixed the stuttering issue now, so that will be a welcome sight. That's been on since 1.5.6. Fixed an issue with players' siblings being shown as naked in the wrong education stage. In fact, fixed an issue with the air menu. That was 1.5.6. And of course, our new toggles. Multiplayer. Fixed a crash that occurred while launching. A couple map related on the captain's mode, UI, crash, and then the other hotfix. So all in all, it's all right, I guess, if you take into account the crashes, the body weight. So all in all, I guess it's okay. It would be nice to get some more defensive sieges going, so that's not too terrible, but it's okay. Nothing to write home about, but as long as it cures some people's crash problems, I guess it's pretty much okay. So that is your hot fix that they put out for January 18th. It came out before 2 p.m. Eastern time. So hopefully it helps some of you out, and I will see you next time. Take care, and thanks for watching.